Well, gentlemen, this has been a great conversation. Let's get some of your final thoughts. Let's start with you, Chris.
All right, Kevin. Well, I would like to make some comments to our viewers at home that, Purina has always been involved on the research side. We're not just doing it just to do research.
Yeah.
We're doing it to solve a problem. We have a process that we wanted to go through and make sure that when we come out with a product that we can offer for sale to our dealers and work with our technical team, it solves a need out there in the industry. And basically it all boils down to providing innovative nutritional products and programs that solve those customer needs that we have out there, that allows them to be sustainable, allows them to improve their profit potential, but more importantly, it allows them to raise cattle.
You bet.
And it all boils down to allowing them to optimize the utilization of their land, labor, capital, and management resources.
That's what it's all about. Chance, what would you tell us?
As far as my final thought goes, I'm keep it real simple and say, to me, the key word is predictability as far as what we can bring to the table. And Steve alluded to this earlier, not just predictability in the products and programs that Chris and his team develops at Great Summit, but from my standpoint, the way we implement those things in the field is extremely important. It's extremely important when I visit with somebody about a program and say, hey, when the grass is good, they're not going to eat it, and when the grass is bad, they're going to eat 3 to 4 pounds of it. It's very important that it is that predictable, because there's a lot of things out there today that are uncertain.
There is.
The general economy, the state of the world, just all those things together make everybody a little bit uneasy. So when we come to the field with a program that they've developed at Great Summit, we need to make sure that it's predictable enough that they can have success with it and therefore be profitable with it at the same time. So
absolutely. Steve, what would you tell us?
Well, I think my thoughts have to do with our beef industry as a whole. We continue to have challenges, and there's plenty of solutions out there. We talked about a lot of them today. But we work with cow-calf producers, so I guess I'd like to issue a challenge to cow-calf producers. There's a lot of technology that's out there. If you're not taking part in that, now's the time. It's not something new. These guys have been working on things for 35 years that we're using very successfully today. So I guess that would be my challenge to the cow-calf producer. If you're not participating in some of the new technology that adds value to what you sell, and that's a calf, you're missing out. So I'd challenge you to do that. The other challenge I'd have would be for other dealers like myself to really get involved with your customers, those cow-calf producers, because as we've found through a long time, we can put together a partnership that's very, very good. That's good for the customer and it's good for the beef industry.
Sure.
So there's my challenges, and I think all of us have to start thinking about our industry in general and moving it forward. We've got some neat things out there. We just need to kind of take personal responsibility and actually be in the middle of it.
That's good stuff. Rod, what would you say?
Well, to kind of wrap up what we've talked about today and what we represent here, the folks that are on this panel and the 3,000 dealers that we have in the country, the consultants that we have, I'd kind of wrap it down to it's about representing a brand. And I saw where somebody described a brand as a promise wrapped in an experience. And I think we've described that pretty well today. And when you think about the promise that we have from the Purina brand standpoint, it is really to build better cattle. It's better cattle from the standpoint of meeting that cattleman's customers' needs and meeting the need of our consumer. And at the same time helping to add to the sustainability of our cattle producers, as Chris said, to make sure that we're optimizing their use of the basic enterprise resources of land, labor, capital, and management, so that we'll have a strong industry going forward. And that's what we want to deliver on as far as our brand is concerned, and we can wrap it in the experience in the field with our good dealers and the folks that we have to support the industry.
And it really is a multifaceted effort, as you mentioned. It's not just about good products. It's good products. It's the research backing those products. It's the people in the field that are able to help us implement those products that really make a difference.
Exactly.
Now, you are still planning on joining us in San Antonio in January.
That's correct.
Right?
Yeah, we will be there. Land O'Lakes Purina Feed. We'll have a big booth there.
Good.
January 27 to 30, I think the dates
That's
are.
correct. Yep.
And we're going to have a great deal of fun. We'll have some of our folks that'll be
That are
there.
here?
These guys
Sure.
can talk to.
Yeah.
And maybe even have a chance to maybe win some prizes.
Hey, well, now that sounds interesting. Well, gentlemen, thank you for your time today. I really have enjoyed the discussion. And as always, you can learn more about Land O'Lakes Purina Feed on our website at cattlemen.org.